what is the common denominator in all these photos? If you guessed the super cool guy, looks like a lot of fun, great smile, you're wrong. Look closely. Do you see that whack tooth? Yes, the one that looks like a hypotenuse. That's the common denominator here. And today we're going to figure out how to fix that, or at least how to prevent it. When I was a kid, I was pretty excited all the time. I was pretty crazy. I got mad. And I did something similar in all these situations. I ground my teeth. And if you look now, you can see that one. Little one right there, that's a little whack. So, we're going to show you how to avoid doing that so your teeth don't get even more ground up and look like jagged edges. As you can see in that example and many other more realistic examples, grinding your teeth is quite a big problem for many people. They don't even notice until they check their teeth after years of doing it and they're all worn down. Let's start with the problems associated with tooth grinding, or its scientific name, bruxism. 1. Fractured teeth. The constant grinding of your teeth can break them down and break down the bone that make it up. 2. Worn out enamel. By grinding your teeth a lot, the grinding will wear out the outer layer of your teeth called enamel. And as a result, it'll expose the nerves in your teeth underneath, which will make your teeth so much more sensitive to everyday tasks like eating or drinking or any type of chewing, maybe even talking. If there's some type of wind or breeze that passes by and hits your nerve at the wrong area, man, you were gonna feel that one. I can tell you that. I don't have it though. 3. You can cause severe pain or damage to your temporomandibular joint, which is just another word for your jaw joint. So it'll cause damage to not just the teeth, but also the bones around it, like your jaw. So don't want to be messing that up. And 4. Headaches and tinnitus. Man, this is a double whammy. Headaches, I feel like everyone's got one. If you have an annoying sibling or mother-in-law or someone like that, or you have someone annoying in your life, you get a headache, or you could get an actual blaring headache like a migraine or something. So headaches are not pleasant. Everyone's had one of those. And tinnitus. And tinnitus, I don't know if some of you may not know what it is, but tinnitus is that constant ringing that you hear in the background, even when there's no noise. So imagine having that all day, every day, 24/7. Teeth just too much, so don't do it. Your brain will literally turn you into its dog and whistle at you non-stop. And this is just scratching the surface for what happens when you grind your teeth too much. So there's a lot more problems associated with it. So stop grinding like that. But how would grinding your jaw affect how you hear? Well, you grind or you clench your jaw too much from grinding your teeth, it'll disrupt the connection between your jawbone joint and your auditory system. The connection between them will be interrupted, causing some of the signal coming to your ear to be all garbled, leading to that annoying dog whistle ringing sound. You gotta take measures to stop grinding your teeth and your jaw. In this video, we're gonna explore one way to do it using the DenTemp OraGuard. In addition to this thing sounding like the name of a middle-aged Norwegian man, this is a precaution we're gonna take to stop grinding our teeth. Looking at this thing up close, it looks like it's made out of some fancy thermoplastic. Although I looked everywhere, including the manual and the website and the material of what it's made out of, but I didn't get anything except plastic or thermoplastic. So that kind of puts into question maybe some materials used in this thing, but we ball. Looking down onto the grooves of the guard, it has imprints of where the teeth fit in, and a connected band rests over the incisors and the canines that connects the two pads of the band. Let's look at these teeth and break them down as they break down their food. 1. Incisors. These are the teeth that take the bites out of the food. So anything that you chew or you bite into, these are the things that make contact first and take those bites. 2. Canine. Just like police dogs, canines are used to rip things apart, whether it's someone on the run or if it's just food that you want to break into pieces. This will shred the food and break it in half or fourths or however many pieces. 3. Premolars. These teeth are used for chewing and grinding the food apart. They're used to do some preliminary chewing and grinding to really mash the food down to small parts to prepare for the molars, which are the big guns. And these things grind the food up into tiny, tiny little pieces that you can swallow and get ready to digest. But that's a video for another day. Well, what if you put these guards on and they don't fit your teeth? And if you have teeth like SpongeBob, then maybe they won't fit because your teeth are so big and they're in such a funny shape that it's going to be difficult to fit. Luckily, this gadget is made for anyone with teeth. So this excludes seniors or babies because they don't have teeth. But everyone else who has teeth or who didn't lose their teeth, this video is for you. Let's get into how to mold this thing to fit your mouth and your teeth.
Let's go!
First, you want to take a big old pan like this and fill it with 2 to 3 inches of water. Awesome. Now let's take the pan with the water, put it on the stove, and put that baby on high until we get a rolling boil. Now let's put the guard in. Ooh. And we're gonna leave it there for 45 seconds. This is gonna give the guard some time to become more malleable by putting it under some pretty high temperatures. And once we can take it out, we can get to work fitting it on our beautiful faces.
27 seconds later.
Okay, time to take it out. Using a fork, we can take it out gently. Look at that, it's sticking to the... Oh boy. And now we're ready to start molding. It's on the other burner. Let's go next. Find the mirror. Haha. We're gonna fit it on. You gotta make sure to fit it on the bottom teeth and make sure the center band goes over the front teeth. Like that. And now, clench your jaw and fit this thing in. Now you're gonna press your teeth down. Make sure the center band is. Make sure the center band is over your teeth. So it molds to the bottom of your teeth. And there might be some moisture that comes out, so make sure you suck in and spit out any moisture that comes out. Smooth your cheeks and your face so that this guard is well molded to the contours of your face. Look at that. Right. And keep sucking in and out. If there any moisture, sorry, that was gross, you saw that. And make sure that you do this for 2 more minutes, okay? Okay, what I'm gonna do is limit to aggressive because the band came off. I do not think it's supposed to come off. Well, like everything else in this video, we keep on moving because I do not want to buy a new one of these bands. And the most important part, the guards are still there. They're just kind of flapping around. So keep moving, right? Now after you've clenched down for a while, and you've sucked out all the moisture and spit it out, and you kind of use your tongue to touch the top of the roof of your mouth and clench. But this is these are the 3 things you need to do to get your guard to fit. Once you're done with all of that, you can put it in some cold water and let it sit for a few minutes, okay? I'll pour some cold water this time into your bowl. Ta-da. And we're gonna put the guards, let them sit in there and solidify properly. So, excuse me. Sorry if that was gross, but now they're sitting there, and we're gonna let them dry. And we're gonna let them solidify now. Now if you talk normally, let it sit for 5 minutes, and we'll come back and check on it afterwards. Okay, cool. Now these things are done, and what remains of them. Now we can try to put them in because they should be solidified now. Definitely feeling them, they definitely feel a bit harder. So I'll put them in and show you what's up. Alright, so I got these guards in the back. I don't have the as we have established many times, that now that I don't have the center band in the front because I broke it, we're just going to proceed with the video with the guards in the back. But they still have their purpose, and yeah, you're good to go. If the bands aren't fitting, then you just run through the same cycle again. So if your teeth are so whack that maybe you're not feeling a perfect fit where the polymer material perfectly fits around your teeth and cushions them, then just run it again. And even if you've broken the band, that's fine. Just run it with the 2 remaining parts, and that should make it more malleable so you can keep further adjusting it to the size and the shape of your teeth. Now you have your guards put in, and now you're good to use them whenever you sleep, or you hear your mother-in-law talk, or you watch a Chicago sports game. They're perfect for protecting your teeth when you're sleeping, or when you're clenching them out of anger or annoyance, or just pure anxiety. So there you have it. That is the DenTemp OraGuard. And sorry if I didn't do this product justice because I broke it in the video, but you just gotta live and learn and keep going. So see you in the next one. And now I'm finally gonna apply something I learned in school in one of my videos for once. I'm gonna cite my sources.